Well, g'day everyone, it's Wednesday the 10th of December and this is a follow-up video for DevelopmentWA in regard to the Waterbank project down here near Trinity College. Now this detour down here was supposed to have finished on the 5th of December, but signage went up last week, or they printed off some like vinyl stickers and amended the signage to say it's now going to finish on the 20th of November. Now, what I did suggest a few weeks ago is if this project was going to be extended, or if the timeline was going to blow out, that they come down and fix up the signage so we'd at least have a couple of weeks of good signage, and then that could be used as a lesson for any future shared path closures, or principal, whatever you call it, shared path closures that DevelopmentWA do anywhere. Could be this project, could be any other project they've got around the place. Now, when I came down here yesterday, there was no sign on the fence. And I don't know if you can see, but the notice temporary closed sign is now lying on the ground on the other side of the fence here. And next to it, up on the top right, I can see a little bit of cable tie. And over here next to the rubbish bin, I can see another couple of bits of black cable tie. These things were all bought with 4 eyelets in each corner, so it's very easy to cable tie them to the fence. And obviously what they were doing the other day, they must have opened up the fence here to get machinery or equipment in and out, and in the process of that they've cut the signage off and just chucked it on the ground and chucked the cable ties on the ground, even though there's bins right there, and haven't bothered to put it back up. Now, I don't know how long it's been in that condition, but it says to me no one is doing a daily inspection of this detour route and the signage that goes with it. Right, so let's get ourselves onto the detour. Now, in my opinion, what I would have on that fence back there, a sign like that, or that size is fine, maybe a little, or twice as big, but take the map off the website and print it onto the core flute so you've got, a detour in place. Here's the map, and don't have the stupid QR code you've got to look up on your phone, because I would rather be looking at a map which is, this big, than looking at a screen which is this big and trying to figure out where the heck I should be going. Now, the other thing I suggested that they put in on this corner was some directional signage to say I should be turning left here and getting on that red shared path over on the other side, because that's where the detour goes. Because if I didn't know my way around, if I didn't have all this local knowledge, and I got to this corner because it said back there, oh yeah, there's a detour, I go, where am I going from here? Seriously, am I going up there? Am I going over there? I don't know where the paths and stuff go. You tell me. And every detour, you think about it, every single detour you have ever driven through in a motor vehicle, there's always signage telling you where to go every step of the way. They leave nothing to chance. Here, there's just this massive assumption that, oh yeah, people will know to turn left there. It's obvious. Yeah, well, Captain Obvious doesn't work here, and you can't assume that people have got the knowledge to know they need to go this way, because as any project manager will tell you, what does assume break down into? Makes an ass out of you and me. And so whoever came up with the plan here has made an ass of themselves. All right, other than that, this detour is not too bad. It's on a good quality shared path. It's nice and wide. It's pretty obvious. The only real danger point is back there at the Trinity car park, where it's probably the only bit of shared path I can think of where, when you're passing a road-related area, that cyclists and pedestrians have to stop and drivers get priority. Normally it's the other way around, with vehicles coming in and out of a road-related area. All right. Well, at least the signage is still in place at this location. And what I just don't understand is if they're going to go to the trouble of printing that massive sign up the back there, which is probably 2 meters by 1 meter. Why wouldn't you put a map on that? You know, and why wouldn't you bring that sign over here to where this pile of concrete junk is and have the map on it? You could have a ginormous map that would make it really obvious where everyone's going. And you can see here, you know, they've even gone and got some yellow signage, footpath closed, though for some reason they haven't bothered putting it up on the mounts. Yeah, I think there's quite a few lessons that can be learned from this project. Look, it's not bad, but you know, if you let the little things slip by, what happens when they do a big thing and do it as lazily as this one? It's not going to be good. All right, look, I don't expect to see, you know, any maps put up or any detour signage put up, but I would expect that sign on the fence at the other end to be put back up ASAP, and someone to note in the lessons learned register for this project that the signage for the detour and the maps was quite inadequate. And I'd also be asking, was any preliminary or warning signage put up in the week or two before the detour went in place? I wasn't down here during that time, but normally when you're going to close a path like that, you'd put something up in the weeks beforehand to say, hey, from this date we're going to be closing this. No idea if that happened or not, but if it didn't, that should be put into the lessons learned as well. All right, that'll do. Thanks.